You're listening to YSR Media. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Cole visits the tack house and inquires about Claire's first day on the job. Victoria says she hasn't arrived yet, but she was absolutely bursting with joy when she left. They are all proud and agree that this is a new chapter in their lives. Kyle tells Claire at the Abbott mansion that she got along well with Harrison today. Summer thanks her. Claire wants to know how the trial went. Kyle says she hit it out of the park, and Summer says things are going great. Kyle informs Summer that she needs to know something before Claire leaves. Jordan's alive. He explains that she is in a maximum security facility. Summer gasps and asks Claire, "You knew about this, didn't you?" Claire acknowledges she is. Summer wonders if Kyle hid the news about Jordan from her because he was so determined to hire Claire. Kyle argues Claire had no involvement in her aunt surviving. What did she do? Pull her body out of the river? Hide her in a closet? Summer rants about him being condescending and mocking her. He apologizes, but this has nothing to do with Claire watching Harrison. Summer protests that it's the timing of it. She suggests they let Claire go now before their son gets even more attached. Kyle says, "We're not firing her. You said yourself that our little boy is back to his sweet self. We're not taking that away from him." As Kyle storms upstairs, Summer fumes that it's not just his decision. She has a say in this too. Claire arrives at the tack house and greets her parents. She raves about her day with Harrison and says she's never had so much fun with caterpillars. They discuss the kid bouncing back from his ordeal, and Cole says she's part of his support system. Claire muses that Kyle said the same thing. Victoria figures Summer must have lightened up a bit. Claire says she's treating her more like an employee than a relative, and when she found out about Jordan, she accused her of hiding it purposely. Victoria offers to talk to her, but Claire doesn't want that. She goes on about Kyle being supportive and having great energy. He makes her believe she can do this. Cole twinkles, "Well, it sounds like you've made a friend." In the bar in Paris, Ashley asks Alan, "Why are you doing this to me?" They sat there in that bar together and caught up. They had an in-depth conversation. "I'm telling you right now, it happened. Alan has never been in this place." Tracy says maybe she's confused about the place. Ashley knows this is the place and even remembers the bartender. Alan doesn't think she's making it up. "I think it happened exactly as you say, it just didn't happen with me. I believe you spent the evening with, my brother." Aim Chancellor Park Summer thanks Chance for meeting her and asks what he learned about Jordan. Chance confirms what Kyle informed her and assures her that the facility is taking extra precautions. Summer admits that her grandfather would be upset if they weren't. She went to him for answers instead of Victor because he is one of Claire's strongest supporters. Chance is always on her side. Summer tells him that means a lot to her. She stews and Chance tells her that the news is good. Jordan is not a threat anymore. Summer claims Claire knew Jordan was discovered but said nothing to them. Victor wanted to tell them she's grateful, but no one seems to remember that Claire was also the perfect assistant to her grandmother before she tried to kill them all. She worries what might happen if Jordan reached out to her, but Kyle tells her she's overreacting. She feels like she was guilted into hiring Claire. That said, it's impossible to deny the connection Harrison and Claire have. She wants him to have that peace of mind, but she can't have the same peace of mind knowing the reason she agreed to hire Claire is part of why she wanted to say no. Chance asks Summer if she's jealous of Claire. Summer knows how stupid it is, but if she's honest, yes. She says Mom and has to make him brush his teeth and eat vegetables, while Claire is new and exciting. Chance understands the complicated feelings. Summer says Harrison was practically doing cartwheels when Claire showed up with brownies. So did Kyle, and she doesn't think it was about the treats. Chance asks if he should be worried. She's jealous about Kyle too. Summer reassures him, and they express how happy they are with each other. She admits that Harrison invited Claire to go on the Ferris wheel. Not her, however. Chance realizes she's starting to feel like she's on the outside looking in. In the tack house, Claire heads upstairs and Cole remarks on how happy she seems. Victoria frowns. Kyle. I want Claire to make friends, of course, but I'm not sure he's the right choice. His relationship with Summer? They have a complicated history. Summer's not completely on board with Claire being the nanny, so she'll be at the center of the friction. Kyle's also not had the best judgment. He's been divorced more than once and dated that shark, Audra Charles. Cole thinks Victoria is being a mom, and maybe just a little overprotective. She's made a real friend, and that's what she needs. Victoria knows he's right and promises not to worry anymore. When did you get so wise? She asks. Cole's just trying to be a good dad. Victoria tells him he's a great dad. Just then, Cole gets summoned by Victor to the main house and tells Vicky he'll check back in later. Kyle arrives at Society and sits with Maria and Tessa. They discuss the kidnapping and ask how Harrison's doing. Kyle says they've been lucky. They have lots of support, and Sharon hooked them up with a child therapist. Maria asks how Kyle is doing. Kyle only needs Harrison to be happy. He shows them a photo of the kids smiling and says Claire took the picture. Maria and Tessa recall that she was kidnapped too. Kyle says that surviving together has bonded them. She's even his nanny. Maria gulps. She's what? She points out Claire's history. Kyle says that Harrison adores her and feels safe around her. Tessa asks if she has experience with children. Kyle says she's intuitive and has great energy. She's charming, and it's inspiring to see how positive she is. Maria and Tessa exchange a look. Maria muses that it seems Harrison's not the only one who thinks Claire is special. Tessa trots off with a look, and Maria questions Kyle. I hate that I'm even saying this, but I feel for Summer on this one. As Aria's mom, she would want the best possible nanny for her, not someone whose aunt had just kidnapped her child. Kyle gets it. Maria insists it's nothing against Claire. There are just a lot of qualified candidates other than someone trying to adjust to their new reality. Kyle, agitated, protests that he's gotten to know Claire. She's strong, honest, and has an intense desire to do the right thing. If he thought there was the slightest risk, he wouldn't push for this. Maria asks, all of this admiration for Claire, is there maybe something else going on? Kyle asks why she'd accuse him of crushing on the nanny and acts insulted. Maria sincerely hopes that Claire is everything he said and a perfect fit for Harrison. Kyle says she is, as long as Summer doesn't change her mind. At the tech house, Victoria grills Claire about Kyle. She's happy he hired her, but he's a complex guy. She'd like her to have friends outside of work. Claire's only focus right now is being part of the family and living a life she can be proud of. Claire wonders if she was overstepping when she asked her about her relationship with Cole. Victoria says she can ask her about anything. She hopes it is okay to ask Claire questions. Claire answers, of course. She feels as if she has known her all her life. Victoria claims it's a mother-daughter thing. Claire wonders if Cole stopped by to see her or because he had a good reason to see Victoria. Victoria flushes and admits Cole came for Claire, but maybe also for her. They are concerned about Nikki's reaction to Jordan's existence, but Claire is confident in her future. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my Media to our channel and stay with Tess.